Welcome to Whispers of Mahabharata. In our last recounting, the blind king Dhritarashtra, swayed by the counsel of his court, agreed to send the Pandava princes to the city of Varanavattha. And so, with heavy hearts and a kingdom's reluctant blessing, the sons of Pandu prepared to depart, unknowingly stepping towards a fate woven from shadows and deceit. Beneath the veneer of a royal invitation, a dark conspiracy took root. Following the venomous whispers of Shakuni, Duryodhana summoned his most loyal and cunning minister, Purana. He was commanded to travel ahead to Varanavattha, and there, to erect a magnificent palace for the arriving princes, a dwelling not of stone and mortar, but of treachery itself. Purana, with a craftsman's skill and a serpent's heart, fashioned a marvel that glittered like a mountain of gold under the sun's gaze. But this was a cruel illusion. Its walls were a cunning mixture of lac, a resinous substance, blended with ghee, oils, and other flammable materials, all artfully concealed. It was a palace of wax and a tomb in waiting, where a single errant spark would unleash an inferno, consuming everything and everyone within, leaving no trace but ash upon the wind. Unaware of the snare laid for them, the 5 Pandavas, accompanied by their noble mother Kunti, made their preparations. The citizens of Hastinapura, who held the princes dear as their own kin, gathered in the streets, their faces streaked with tears. Their lamentations echoed through the city as they watched their beloved heroes depart, their hearts aching with a premonition they could not name. They saw a royal procession, not a funeral march into a trap born of envy. Amidst the sorrow, only one man's gaze pierced through the deception. Vidura, the wise and righteous minister whose heart was as pure as the Ganga's waters, saw the glint of treachery in Duryodhana's eyes. His soul was heavy with the weight of this unspoken truth, a silent storm brewing behind his watchful silence. As the royal chariots began to roll away from the city gates, Vidura approached his nephew, the virtuous Yudhishthira. Leaning close, he spoke not in plain words, but in the veiled language of the wise, a riddle meant only for a discerning ear. "He who knows the secret path of the burrowing mouse," he whispered, "and understands the slithering way of the serpent, can escape even a house of consuming fire. The wise man navigates the darkness and finds his way through the earth." A chill ran down Yudhishthira's spine. The cryptic words settled in his mind, not as a farewell, but as a dire warning. He understood. The palace awaiting them in Varanavattha was not a home, but a cage, and the journey ahead was a descent into a carefully constructed abyss of flame. What do you think was the most crucial part of Vidura's warning that helped Yudhishthira understand the plot? Thank you for joining us on this journey through the mists of time and legend. May the wisdom of Vyasa and the blessings of Ganesha guide your path.